Hey everyone, you're watching HMODS. My name's Hobbs. Two people on CyberGameway messaged me about this a couple of days ago, and I thought it deserved some serious attention because we have another Verge situation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty.
This video is brought to you by CyberGameway, with an emphasis on exposing streamers of all types, as well as exploring business relationships with partnered websites and service providers. CyberGameway is the place you want to be for streaming gamers who want that sub bump. To apply for membership or sponsorship, head over to cybergameway.com.
So there's this guy in Canada. His name is Felix, and he goes by the Twitch name XQC. You may have heard of him. He is known to be quite boisterous in his French-Canadian accent. And I'm not really a fan from what I've seen. He just sort of yells a lot, and that's his character, and that's great. You know, he makes a lot of money, so I got tons of respect for that. It's a great business model, having a character. It's kind of what I do for this. But over the course of a couple of years or whatever, he's built a couple of computers with his friends, and they've turned into beasts, which is great. But on this day, he decided to build one by himself. And from what I'm told, it didn't really go very far, and it don't go very well. And I've got it queued up here. I haven't watched any of it yet. I see him standing in his Pepe Laugh hoodie. So we are going to watch this together, and I am prepared, though probably not fully prepared to be cringed out. I'm just told it's as bad as The Verge, if not worse. So let's do this. So I'm gonna grab my headphones.
EKSA introduces their new AirJoy Pro headphones. Weighing in at only 160 grams, the AirJoy Pro offers enthusiast-grade 7.1 digital surround sound while providing maximum comfort at a fraction of the cost of a major brand name series. For more information, visit eksa.net.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, chat, welcome. Welcome to PC Build stream number 3.
Okay, and I'd also like to preface this by saying that when I looked at this video, there's a video of XQC actually watching the Verge video, so this guy better have at least known what to do at some point.
Number 1 and 2 were a fantastic success. We revealed these crazy, state-of-the-art, insane
Tig of the art?
computers. And today, boys, we're revealing this bad boy that's gonna be able to run Minecraft at unlimited FPS.
Minecraft at unlimited FPS? I hope he's like trolling people. Cause, yeah, I hope he's trolling.
It's going to be able to do React content at unlimited FPS with
Okay, yeah, he's gotta be trolling.
no drops, and stream with no drop frames. And some chess, too, some chess, yeah. Three more games to chess to play. Okay. Chat, my favorite part is going to be unboxing the juicers.
What the fuck is a juicer? Is that like a guy who does steroids? Are these parts on steroids? Oh, okay, I get it. That's fucking stupid.
So motherboard goes first. I got a ROG Crosshair VIII formula, dude. Chat, by the way, chat, you guys, I know you guys are gonna complain. Okay, chat, this is
It is really hard for me to understand what he's saying. He talks like he's on coke.
very overpaid computer, okay? Some of these parts were really way more expensive than they should have been, but it's COVID and whatnot, so it is what it is, man.
Wait a minute, he bought these things? He bought these parts? Don't you have like millions of dollars, dude?
So it looks like you can remove the film. Oh, yes.
Okay, so he's got a really beastly motherboard. It's an ROG Crosshair. That is a beastly board. It has an onboard water block. So this is like, he better know what he's doing, because if he's overclocking from Minecraft, what the fuck? Like I don't really know what games this guy plays. He probably does play Minecraft and Fortnite and stuff like that. Stuff you're not gonna need this for.
Now that's done for. I'm gonna put it aside for now because that's gonna go in the case first. Okay then, item number 2. This is already opened because we kind of ripped it when it came to the mail. The carpet is fine. It's not that bad. Carpet's fine.
Okay, he's half right. Opening parts on carpet is okay. You don't want to build a computer on the carpet though, and you know it's not necessarily going to hurt it, but the static electricity gained from rubbing your fabric on the carpet and then touching computer parts, it's not good. It's like wearing a mask during the COVID thing. It's just better if you don't do it. It doesn't necessarily not doing it on the carpet doesn't necessarily contribute to the danger, but not doing it definitely takes that out of the equation.
Can anybody in chat tell me, you know, if there's static, how do I ground myself? Is it by touching metal or something? I forgot how it works.
How the fuck did this guy pass high school?
Okay, there you go. I touched it. Okay, we're grounded.
So he touches a fridge? What is that, the computer case? That's not grounded. That's not grounded unless it's plugged in.
This is usually like 900 bucks, but this was like a 1.7K because of scalpers. Feels weird, man.
I don't know how much that is in Canadian, but I'm sure he overpaid for it.
But there's no
like I don't know the exchange rate to US dollars from. That's a lot of money though. He probably way overpaid for that. And again, why is he paying for this stuff? Or maybe he's just saying he paid for this stuff. In fact, I wouldn't put it past him to say that he paid for this stuff to make him seem like the common man, because he's not. There you go.
Triangle on the corner.
Don't touch the pins yet.
Okay. Push down to the side. Ooh, I'm confused. Oh, that got it.
He almost said I'm confused. That's...
Okay.
This is not good.
For all the marbles. I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
We know.
Don't understand. Matching the triangle. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Okay. Triangle here. Over there is a little gold triangle. It goes under the gold upper right triangle, right?
Okay, now he's right, but let's just consider this. Intel and AMD have their own ways of doing things. If you're using an Intel CPU, you put it so that you can just read it, you know, regularly. If you're using a Ryzen CPU, you turn it clockwise so that the Ryzen logo is vertical and facing to the left. It's that simple.
Also, what's important here, the most important part of all this is the bragging rights.
Yes, that's the most important thing about this, the sticker.
So whenever you build a PC, you gotta keep all those stickers. Whenever you buy these boxes, they're little stickers, right?
No.
You gotta keep all of them. Because nobody gives a fuck what's inside, right? Because everybody cares what's on the outside.
That's not true.
So you can take pictures for your Insta.
He has got to be trolling, seriously. He's got to be faking this whole thing. Holy crap.
A little bit of overkill, boys. Overspent on this overpriced 128 gigs of RAM juicers.
Juicers. If there is a word for the amount of RAM that he has, it actually is juicer, because that is not that's the very definition of overkill. That is holy crap. 128 gigabytes to play Fortnite and Minecraft.
This is actually heavy.
Yeah, because it's
So this is what I got.
got a
It's
big old
Trident
heatsink.
G-Skill Neo. Oh, it has all. Oh, because it has RGB.
No, that's not
once
why it's
again,
heavy.
Who cares how much RAM there is into this and how many gigs of RAM? I want to try one PC setup with a really good computer, and if it doesn't work as well as I thought it would, I'm gonna
See, somebody got it. What is the fucking speed? Somebody's on the ball.
I don't know why this computer doesn't have it, but normally you're gonna have two colors. You're gonna have like a black and a white, or like a black and a gray, or like something like a red and a black, right?
To differentiate between the channels, between dual channel and single channel.
These are your channels.
Yeah, all right, he got
Something
that
called
right.
Dual channel, I think, or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to wedge the RAM inside the computer.
Wedge.
One.
He's gonna wedge the RAM into it. Great.
Is it backwards? It's backwards.
Oh God.
This is normal. Don't worry about it. Everybody makes that mistake.
No, no, they
usually
don't.
Put the side that doesn't have the lever on first. Okay, I'm gonna fucking
What's
lose
Linus's face doing
is
on
gonna
here?
break.
Does he know who Linus
Let me
is?
try another one. There you go, it clicked in.
Oh hey, you got
Wait,
one.
this is not even working.
Someone actually put calling Linus. Call Linus. Don't.
It's backwards again.
So he knows some like he. This is an emoji that he has on his stream. So he obviously knows who Linus Sebastian is.
Dude, I have to force it. Oh, it clicked.
There you go.
Okay.
Attaboy.
It looked all clicked in. What do you think, chat? Is it clicked in? Oh gosh. See, this is like the old SSDs, which are still very good. They're very strong and they're still very, very pog. But
I hate that word, by the way. I hate that fucking word. I hate POG. POG to me is either player of the game or a stupid fucking game that we played in the 90s that had to do with these little cardboard discs and a fucking marble? No, it was just you had these you flipped POGs onto other POGs, and if you hit the POGs, they would be out. It was like the Chaos Orb in Magic the Gathering. Whatever that card landed on was taken out of the game. So
those are a little bit better. They're a little bit faster. They're also they're less of a hassle to put in and to
no, it's not true at all. That's not true at all.
transfer over and stuff like that. So
They're not a hassle to put in, but a regular SSD is not a hassle to put in either. All it is you stick it to something or you mount it to something. You can easily fuck this up by not screwing it in properly. You can easily fuck it up by not mounting it properly. Less of a hassle.
they're really, really good.
They are really
Thankfully,
good.
boys,
That's a really good
we got two
M.2.
of them. Like unscrewables like this, but this is like fancy ones. Want to look cool and whatnot. So they put a deboltable like attachments, transformer looking thing.
Also, if there's thermal pads underneath there, it'll help with heat sinking, but that's just me.
Oh, it's just a strip.
Whoa, thermal pads. Look at that.
I think here they are. Yeah, here they are. These are special bolts. So these are like
Those are standoffs, by the way. Those are standoffs and tiny little screws. Those are not bolts. You do not want to bolt your M.2 into a motherboard. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah. People say put the M2 first. That's not how it works. You need to put the support bridge first, and then you bolt it in. Then you put the M2 drive.
The support bridge.
You wedge it in like this. Right? And once it's in place like this,
That's not in place.
put the attachment bolt on.
No.
Then you bolt it.
No, with the crosshair, with this crosshair, you want to put both of them in first because it's the same screw that holds both of them in. See if he figures that out.
Just like so.
No, he's not figuring it out.
Is it not in? I can test it with the other one.
No.
Ooh, Cho was right. It was not in. Okay, I'm stupid.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's so cool. Dude, it's like a dual bolt. You guys see it? It's a dual bolt collider, dude.
A collider? What
It's
the hell is a
fucking
collider?
colliding juicer.
What the
Look at-
fuck is a colliding juicer? That's like, oh my god. What the?
Look at it.
You kids and your stupid language.
Then we wedge the other one in.
How old is XQC? Is he like my age? He looks like he's about 35. Juicer.
There's one thing that I hate about motherboards is static electricity and whatnot. So motherboards are really fragile.
He really hates, that's the one thing he hates about motherboards is static electricity.
And I hate working on them, so I want to get this done as soon as possible. You good? Oh my god, it looks so good.
Yay.
Chat, look at this. Look at it.
Oh my god, seriously. Oh my god, I'm gonna have an epileptic
Look
seizure.
at this bad boy. Double bolted with 1 volt, both wedged in juicer.
I really hate that word.
Then we secure the whole load with this extremely heavy piece of metal that I don't know.
No, you're not securing
why
it.
it's
That's
like
a
that.
heat sink.
So here's something that I did.
Okay, did you notice? Okay, I don't know if anybody else who's watched this has noticed this, he did not take the tiny film that's on the thermal pads. He didn't take that off. It's still on there, so it's not going to work as well. In fact, it might get hot enough that it'll melt that film. I hope he figures that out. Somebody did. Somebody did. Somebody removed the plastic from it.
That I did wrong because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, but
Peel the sticker.
This, okay, but this is a nice. I think this goes in like most of the screwable things, right? When you're working with screws.
Take the film off. Take the film off. Someone's trying to get his attention.
And you bolt it a little bit, right? Then the other one, right? Then the other one again.
No,
the other one again.
it doesn't. No, that doesn't matter. Take off the film.
Go gradually. See, chat? Now the memory of the computer is all set up, and it's secure in there, and then we never have to think about it again.
You might want to think about it again.
Wires, the supply of power to it. Don't have to worry about.
You might want to.
Its positioning. Is it loose? Is it not? It's in there, dude, and it's bolted in, and we never have to think about it ever again. This is the Corsair Crystal, if I remember correctly. It's pretty good. I want it to be big, just so, yeah, I didn't mind what it looked like. I really didn't care.
Okay, I'm just going to stop him right there. The Corsair Carbide Crystal is a nice looking case, but it has been widely hailed as one of the worst cases in the world for airflow.
Like this.
Oh my fucking god, this is really driving me nuts. That is a giant case for what he's doing. Like he must have like.
That's out of the way.
See, it's that front glass panel. That's, oh my god.
Okay. Now
that he's got the panel off, you can see on the left side here, or on the right side, that front glass panel, that's a problem, because when you put on the rest of the chassis, it just gets the shit choked out of it. There's just very little room for air in there, because if you have a radiator, those fans go on the outside. There's no air coming into that thing.
In my
opinion, it looks nice though.
The most stressful part, I don't like doing very much. It's actually lowering down the motherboard like a crane, dude.
Okay, where's the water block on this thing? Like, he has not installed the water block on the CPU. You really want to do that before you really want to do that before you put that thing in there.
Stupid. Oh, did I forget to peel the sticker off? I forgot to peel the sticker. This is really bad. Oh, it's already clicked in. Oh no.
What sticker? Which sticker? Did he finally get it? Oh, he forgot to peel the I/O sticker.
Very important sticker.
No.
It was the I/O shield sticker.
No, that's not important. That's peel the.
Oh, I got it. It landed right in. Big Pac-Man.
If I were him, I'd have. See, here's the thing. Like, that's a nice big chassis, but I still would have run the CPU cable first to see where it's going to land.
Oh, that's Pac-Man.
Actually, that thing has two CPU cables.
The motherboard is still moving a little bit, so whenever the screws are not lined up, I can just pull the motherboard in the right spots, and that's because we're
only 17 minutes and 40 seconds into this.
A little push, just so they're in place. So then the motherboard can still slide and go in its position without any problem. Oh, wait a minute.
There you, come on.
Oh no, I fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, Chad, the CPU cooler. By the way, if you think the CPU cooler is super, water cooling is super needed, it's really not. People will say, oh my God, what are you talking about? What's that? Let's be honest, for most, if not all usage of your computer, dude, I think the stock fan or one of those crazy big, like, cheap ass metal fan is good enough. You don't really need.
No, it's really
water cooling.
You don't need water cooling, but a stock fan is not what you. Although AMD's Wraith cooler is actually made by Cooler Master, they're pretty good.
What you normally want is one side of the computer to be sucking the air in that is fresh and nice, and then cool the stuff while it's going in, and then you want one to push it out.
I hope he's not going to do it that way, because that's not good. You're gonna get a lot of turbulence, and you're gonna have a lot of negative pressure.
And this, people say it's bad. I don't necessarily agree. I kind of like it. I prefer this over self-applied paste.
Yes, because it saves you the time from applying your own and fucking it up.
Not because I'm lazy. Actually, it's just because I'm lazy.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Let's do it. Does that even fit? It doesn't even. Yo, I don't think it fits, dude.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Oh God, what are you doing?
No shot, it goes inside. What the fuck are you guys talking about, man? Guys, if removing the case fans is a fucking hassle. It is so bad.
No, it's
Like
not.
they're already pre-installed and pre-wired and already pre-settled. It's gonna be terrible to remove them.
No, it's not. It's 12 screws. 12. It's 12 screws. 12. 10 plus 2. 12. Hey, look, he's taking off the glass.
I can't do
no,
anything.
he's not. And he still hasn't removed the film from the thermal pads that are on top of the M.2s.
Dude, it doesn't even fit.
This is tragic.
I don't think. So what, then remove all the screws then? Just debolt the whole thing.
Debolt it. Please, debolt it.
Oh, I bolt this thing over here.
This would have been a hell of a lot easier for him if he had done all this before he put the motherboard in. I'm just saying. Just spitballing.
By the way, chat, this is literally soldered together.
It's not soldered
Guys,
together.
this whole plate is just, it's stuck together, literally. So basically, I absolutely have to use this on top. The whole thing. No way around it.
You're fine. Just take the fans out.
It is. You're gonna have to believe me. It just is. These are case fans, pretty much.
They are
But they come
are
with the
case
case.
fans. They are case fans.
So they were pre-made to be there, and all the wires are
Pre-made.
already like well done and all well tight at the back. It's all really tidy and cool.
But he's going to use the NZXT fans because they're
And
cool.
now we have to literally remove the whole thing, break the back, remove the wires so they get loose, and re-screw our thing manually at the top.
I
so we
don't
can
know
put
what he's
the
whining about.
CPU fan intake from the side, and then we make it pull, and the top is gonna push or some shit. I don't know.
Now you can put.
So I go to the back, and I start de-wiring it so the wires are loose enough that they can make the thing go to
They're
the top.
fine.
And then we re-bracket the whole thing. Wait a minute.
There you go.
It doesn't fit.
Oh my God.
And we find the matching
Oh my God.
wires and we unleash them,
Unleash the wires.
right? I mean, I could try to screw them on, but I don't think there's enough wire. So I should undo the tie wrapper over here like this. Take that out.
That is a giant hassle, by the way, undoing a zip tie. It actually looks like a twisty tie. It is a
Okay.
twisty tie. Giant hassle.
Dude, there's not enough space for 3 of them. Okay, just use 2 then. Okay. Can you even screw them in?
That top is made for either a 240 radiator or a 280 radiator. It's just fine. I don't know why he's trying to do this.
Are you even allowed to? Like this?
No.
Dude,
Now he's pushing it. Now he's sucking in air from the top.
these screws aren't meant for this. It's going through the fucking plastic. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
You know what he could do
Okay, that's
is
good.
use those 2 top screws and remove the bracket.
Guys, this airflow is going to suck balls.
Oh,
Literally balls.
You're sucking
holes-
air
I can
in.
fit my hand through the fucking case, dude.
He is sucking air in from the top.
Look at it. I can fit my whole hand inside,
Look at
dude.
it! Would you just look at it? Take out the panel.
Okay.
It's 2 screws. Take out the
Then-
panel.
I line up. Oh, I need to unscrew the juicer first. Hold up.
He needs to unscrew the juicer first. That's the problem.
I line up the fans. Okay, why would you have the tubes down? Aren't they gonna work against gravity, dude?
No.
Somebody said tubes down won't fit with the GPU. Longer lifespan of the product. Got it. Just like that. For now, we'll leave the thing outside.
He might be right about that. Depending on the GPU, it might cause a little bit, but I don't think it will. I think he can have tubes down, but it wouldn't matter because even if he had his radiator going from the radiator flow going from the top,
it's still going to be fine because the CPU is underneath the top of the radiator. But it's whatever. As long as your radiator's not sitting on the bottom of it, you're fine.
Dude, I can't. I'm gonna fucking rip it.
His sweet and sour chicken's getting cold, by the way.
Oh! And then you install the thing on the bracket, and then you bracket it in.
Yay!
Ah. Well, we're gonna be using those then. Then we have to use those then. We have to.
No, you don't.
You put the bolts through it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
The paste is, oh, the paste is gone. Fuck me, dude.
He had his cold plate laying on the carpet, and now his thermal paste is gone.
Where did I put the fucking cover for this?
I like his socks.
Maybe I can still save it.
Nope, you can't. Okay, so at least he's got that fan on correctly, and he didn't screw through the radiator.
Do I have to put the bracket inside?
Yeah.
It's not gonna work like that, dude.
Oh, fuck.
This goes on the fucking PC, bro. Dude, the fans are on the wrong side, man. Guys,
No,
the
they're
wire's
fine.
on the other side.
They're fine. Just put the
This is
bracket
the side
on.
of the bracket. The fans then need to go inside the fucking bracket. So like this then.
You can do that, yeah.
Inside
Not that
the
way,
computer.
though.
Just like this.
Nope.
You cannot sandwich the bracket. The bracket has thumb screws which go directly onto the case. If we wedge something in, it'll have too much of it, and it's not gonna go in, dude. What about this side then?
That's
This
better.
side? And then there's no wedge, no nothing. It's just bolted on, and GG. 2 fans already in.
Now, one thing he could do with this is put the Corsair fans on the front and put those NZXT fans on the back. It's not optimal because one is for airflow and one's for static pressure, but he could do that. And at least he's sticking them on the right way, because I didn't give him that kind of credit. He still has his top fans mounted wrong though, because they're going to be sucking in there from the top.
It's not the wrong
And
side,
I think
motherfuckers.
I'm crediting him just a little bit, or at least someone from the chat told him not to screw through the radiator, because I'm almost sure he tried to do that at first.
Logo outside,
Yeah.
pumps inside.
Yep.
Which means reverse, since we're working backwards. Pumps inside, not logo inside. That's what we have. Not logo inside, pumps inside. We have it. You're fucking dumb as shit.
Like he's
Shut the fuck
getting
up.
mad at his fans.
I had it right the whole time, dude.
He's getting mad at his fans. Like he's getting mad at both his fans. I want to see what kind of comments he's looking at here. Imagine someone who searched for PC building tutorial and they find this and The Verge. You either die your hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the Verge PC guy.
Wait a minute.
Like he watched the Verge video.
You need to say
There's a video on
NZXT on
it.
the
He
way
watched
upwards.
the Verge video.
With our current setup, because we have the bracket, so this is all fucked and we're all GG and it's GG.
He can't mount that radiator to the bracket now, by the way, because the screws that you usually just use to mount fans to the PC chassis aren't the same kind of screws that you would use to mount a radiator to the chassis. The chassis, the fan, at least for this chassis, the fans have to go through the front, or the screw has to go through the front fan into the radiator being behind the bracket and the fans being in front of the bracket, and they go through and they screw into the radiator. He can't use a normal case fan screw for this. So he's not going to be able to mount that he's not going to be able to mount that radiator to the bracket. Period.
Chat, listen, the wires are going to be all around the place with this build. It's going to be really bad.
Okay, it must have come
Because
through.
the wires,
it must have
I
come
had
with
to-
short screws.
Normally the case is coming with all the wires already done. If you decide to fuck it. and
Okay,
do
so it
your
did
own
come with
wires,
short screws.
You have to redo the whole thing.
Now, as much as he is kind of a tool about this, he has done. There is a plus to all this. He has actually increased the airflow into the chassis by putting the fans behind the radiator, because he's now removed some of that he's opened up some of that space in front of the chassis. So between the glass panel and the actual chassis, he's actually increased the airflow. So that's good.
The Verge.
I really like the carbide series, but the crystals, the crystal is crap for airflow, especially in the front.
Is the GPU going to fit though?
Probably not.
ROG Strix Gaming Graphics Card GeForce RTX 3090 NVIDIA Asus or OC O'Clock 2040 GPU Juicer.
Oh, MFMG.
Damn, dude. This is the most expensive piece of the computer? Boys, this is
without a doubt. See, here's the part where he says he paid a shitload of money for it, and I say that Asus just gave him to him, because you can't find that thing anywhere. So either he paid $6 grand for that thing and flew it in from China or something, or Asus just gave it to him, like with the rest of the stuff, because that thing is impossible to find, even on eBay. You can't find this thing. And he better, like, I am suspect as to the power supply, which was probably provided by Asus, but I'm wondering what kind of power supply he has, because if he is this kind of faded as far as logic, as far as building a computer goes, he might not have enough power on his power supply to power this fucking thing. Because that thing needs a lot of power, so he better have like an 850 or a 1000 watt PSU going, because that might not even work. And I don't even see a power supply in the webcam. I don't see one.
There you have it. That's the pièce de résistance, Pac-Man.
What is Pac-Man?
Okay, let's see if it fits inside of the computer.
It's not going to. Nope.
And it doesn't.
Nope. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, if he had the fans on the outside of the bracket, he'd have enough room. It would be tight, but he would have enough room. As it is, he wouldn't even be able to, like, that case is really small. I wonder, like, I don't remember what generation this GPU, this case came out in. I'm willing to bet it was the late 10s, probably like a 1080, which would fit like this. But no, he's gonna have to take everything out. And yeah, this is a train wreck.
I can't even screw it in. It's not lining up.
I don't think it's fully seated, because if it was seated, it would fit just perfect.
It's actually not lined up.
All you gotta do is seat it properly and push the bracket if it doesn't work.
Push. Dude, I'm pushing right now.
Push the bracket. Don't push the GPU. Don't.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I think it's just a bad case.
It's not. Well, I mean, it sucks for airflow, but it's not a bad case.
I don't know why a case of this size would have no spot for a fucking decent, like not even that crazy water cooler at the top.
It does.
It does? It doesn't. I mean...
NZXT, by the way, makes a 480 millimeter radiator. It makes a radiator that would fit in that thing, and so does Corsair.
Look.
And at any rate, he could still fit the front one, because all he has to do is move the fans into the correct place, which would bring back the airflow problem, but it would still fit.
You can look for yourself, look. That's one slot. One, two. That's 2 slots. You need 3 slots. I mean, look, and even then, the GPU slot doesn't fucking line up, dude. Look at the screw lineup.
It's not seated properly.
You can't screw it in. I can try the other one. We can try the other one, why not?
How about you take the GPU out and fix the fans problem?
Nope, you were wrong, chat. That slider right there ends in a...
Call the Verge.
It ends straight through. It doesn't have any notches or any sort of thing to put anything in there. I could build in the old case, you're right. Then I would have no computer for a couple days.
A couple days? It takes him a couple days to build a computer.
I mean, I also need to buy new cases. This one is...
It takes, if you include cable management, and we're talking like micromanaging, like me-style cable management, it takes 6 hours. But if you're just building a computer and you're hiding the cables with a zip tie and everything, it takes like 3 hours. 3 tops.
This one is just really bad. It's just not a good case, I don't have to tell you.
The case is fine,
Okay,
you don't.
let's test it out with the bottom Chat, I'll test out the GPU with the bottom slot, and if it doesn't work, I'm done with it.
Why would you put the... Oh my God.
It's clicked in.
It's in the same slot.
You see those holes? This is me pushing at max force.
Don't push the GPU.
You just don't fucking get there, dude. Look at the fucking holes, look at them.
He is like literally like talking shit to his fans. And they love him for some reason. Like, I don't get this. This guy makes millions of dollars apparently talking shit to his fans. I can only imagine the kind of people that play Overwatch with him, or Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever kind of crap he plays. Like, if he just sits there playing, like, I can understand like Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect plays with vehemence, but he doesn't talk shit to other people. Not like this guy's doing. He like, you know, he like flames and stuff, but he's not like, fuck you and fuck this.
Nah, I'm gonna fucking break it. It's gonna break. That's fucking stupid as shit.
I don't know why he's putting the GPU
I just thought about this. This is fucking dumb. Why the fuck would I push it in? What if I push it in for it to stay? When it's pulling, it's gonna pull on the fucking GPU itself, man. It's gonna pull on the shield. That's fucking stupid. If I put pressure on it to stay together, then when it's on its own, it's gonna pull on the fucking shield.
Don't verge it.
No shot, dude. No fucking shot. I'm done. I've had enough of this. I can't. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with this. I'll get a new case. I can't.
Oh my
This is
God.
just
Call
trash.
the Verge.
The airflow is gonna be bad even if I optimized it, because the fans can't go up top, dude.
Yes, they can.
It can't go up top. And
Yes,
then
they can.
The GPU slot is literally misdone. This slot is actually just not done properly.
Yes, it is.
It's fucking broken.
No, it's not.
Remove the brackets. Okay. Just because you're fucking stupid, I'll do it, dude. Brackets out.
He's calling his fans fucking stupid.
Okay.
Why is he putting the GPU
Okay.
back in?
Yeah, see, it's just not doing, dude, it's doing all. I'm so done. Dude, look at it.
Look at it!
The screws aren't gonna fit in there, dude. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm taking it out. Okay, chat, I'm canceling the bill. I can't do it.
Okay, so the TLDR of this is XQC, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You should have consulted somebody, especially like this should have gone much better. And I don't like talking shit. Well, yes I do. This should have gone much better because you have seen videos on how to build a computer. You saw the Verge video where the guy did it completely wrong. You saw that video, and yet you did this. I don't understand it. You know people in the industry. You could have consulted anybody, and apparently you know who Linus Sebastian is. You probably could have consulted him. Linus built a computer for PewDiePie, so it's not as if he couldn't build you one. But you completely, oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try to take something positive away from this. If you're gonna build a computer and you don't really know what you're doing, don't fake the funk, because you can really it up. He could have totally screwed up his RAM if he shoved it in the way he was going to. He could have totally fucked up his GPU by pushing on it the way he was. And he very much had an easy fix with the airflow problem. There's just so many things he could have done to make this thing actually work. Not the least of which is, taking out the front glass panel. Taking the front glass panel off would solve your problem as far as working with it, dude. Because then you could understand how the fans would fit in front. And also, his top problem. He was sucking air in from the top. And sucking air from the front. That creates negative pressure, and it creates this problem because the fans are blowing in such a way, as you can see, there's no fans on the bottom, which means, and there's barely a dust filter there. So the fan sucking in and just blowing shit around is going to suck dust up from the bottom. And the 120 millimeter, the single 120 millimeter fan at the back isn't going to be pushing the kind of air out the back that it could. You need some sort of, you need to match the exhaust with the influx, and he's not doing that. And if I had to guess, if he does continue using this case, he's not going to solve that problem. So he's going to have temperature problems, and he's going to have a huge dust problem. XQC, you really royally f***ed this up, and I would be really surprised if he does a part 2 of this, because this is in the Yiddish schlock. So, okay, we're done, and I need to go decompress because this was really difficult to watch. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, leave comments and stuff, and we'll all have a laugh. So thanks for watching.